Hey, it's Matt from Gravity Forms, back with another amazing add-on from the lab site. You can get to the lab site by going to labs.gravity.com. Now available to all customers. You have to be a customer. You have to log in to your account dashboard to get access to the wonderful download links that are available on the lab site. We're looking at the versioning add-on today, and that's going to allow you to track versions of your Gravity Forms. This is a highly sought-after feature that we've been hearing about for some time now. We're able to start building this stuff out quicker and faster, getting it in front of you in the lab site so you can start playing with it. And remember, these are all experimental add-ons. So check out your website first before you start putting experimental add-ons on your website. Make sure they're not mission-critical sites, and that if you're okay with a couple of hiccups every now and again, then using these labs add-ons might be for you. So you log in, you download the alpha version. We already have it installed in my demo site. And actually, by the way, before I dive into showing you the versioning, what we're trying to do with all of the labs projects is putting all of the documentation right on the lab site until they graduate into a more formal add-on that'll be in core Gravity Forms. If they ever make it that far, you'll get all your documentation right here on this page. So kind of cool. You can check all that out for each add-on. So versioning, we have it installed, we have it activated, just like you do with any other Gravity Form add-on. And we're going to take a look at the settings of this particular very simple contact form. You see down in the bottom of the list, we have version history, so I'm going to click on that. You're not going to see anything here yet because we haven't modified the form in any way. But you can see that we can save the version, we can export all versions, and we can import versions. This is just like importing, exporting with native Gravity Forms, import, export, except you're doing it here on the version screen. I can choose to save a version here right now if I wanted to. So we can say Matt Demo. I'll leave the description blank, and then you can actually lock this version. So this would be the very first version of our form. Had we gone in and modified the form during this experiment, it would have created a new version right then and there. So we have this locked in version right here. Pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and edit this form. So we're going to go back to Forms. We'll edit the contact form. I'm just going to add a paragraph block here and hit save. This is me modifying the form. So I'm making a new version of the form right now. I'm putting this in, and I'm going to click Save Form. So now we will go back to version history. And you can see right here, the description is the time when it happened, and not the right time because our server time is off, apparently. But it's okay. The description says autosaved, and if we compare, we can compare it to it's comparing it to the last version there, the locked-in version that we just made, version 1 to version 2. And you can see one field was added, and that was the text area field, the paragraph field that we brought in. So we can see that was added there. Really cool. If we view it, it's sort of the same kind of thing. It's giving you the metadata of that form and what fields it has and which are required. So really cool. I can restore that, which wouldn't do anything because it's already the current version. I can delete it or I can export it. So let's just take a look at modifying it one more time. I will remove that field that we put in just so we can visualize it. Edit. Trash that field. Save the form. We'll go back to version history. We should now see 3 versions, which we do, and we'll compare it. And now you can kind of see what the removed looks like. So we have one field removed. Remove the untitled text area, never put a title in it. Remember, that's comparing it to the previous version, which is really cool. So if we can go to compare, there are no comparisons to the earliest version. So that makes sense. Nothing to compare to. But remember, we did lock this in, and at any point, if we wanted to restore it, which we kind of have it in its original state right now, we can just restore that. That'll create that original. And then you can see it says backup before restoring to version 1. So this is saying, hey, we've sort of backed it up to what that version 1 was, restoring that backup. So kind of cool right there. So really fun stuff. Versioning for Gravity Forms brought to you by our lab site. Remember, this is alpha version. You want to test this out on a staging server first. Wouldn't put it on a mission critical site, but if there's something there that you desperately want versioning and you want to start testing it out, this is a great way to do that. You can discuss it in the forums. We'd love that as well. You have a question about it, you can throw it in the forums. Or if you want to provide feedback, you can click on the provide feedback here, and we'd love to know more about what you're running into or what ideas you might have for another add-on or this particular add-on right here on the lab site. We're excited about the lab site. Hope you are as well. Have questions? Leave them below. Thumbs up if you like the video. See you in the next one.